All right, mic check. Yep, seems we have sound confirmation. Just wait, just to see if anybody, of course, joins the stream before we get started. Can't lie, I'm bipolar extra today. I'm in two minds. Should I just throw that still? Should I even be bothered to go through the video? But as I say, as long as I've done my bit to what I can do, there you go. If they want to sleep, they want to sleep. See if I can get some background music here. Again, if it's the first time you're joining this channel, this is not my usual format or streaming provider I tend to use or have been using. Yeah, StreamYard has gone absolutely crazy, but I did let you know why they went a bit crazy. Or not just StreamYard, but if you are noticing electrical problems, stuff to do with, that type of, with you trying to stream or, your own personal device. We are in the time of Mercury retrograde. So again, technology needs to communicate, so it can do its thing and or with people, right? So seems I'm permanently in Mercury retrograde when it comes to simple communication. Again, Mercury is my star sign's ruling planet. So that definitely checks out for me. I can't remember all the things, but definitely communication is one of them concerning the planet Mercury. Early in the UK, it's 5 to 10. Shout out to everybody. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. As I say, I might not even do this stream right now, depending on if anybody tunes in. Of course, we haven't heard any positives or even negatives or neutral concerning, the outreach. Whoever's in the live, basically whoever hangs around, then I'll start the show rather than me starting the show. I know you can rewind, but it's nice to, somebody's there. Oh look, they disappeared already. Again, if we do go forth, there's a couple of things that we'll be looking at today. Of course, we've got the Bradford stabbing situation. We've got Marble Arch with the other stabbing situation. With the 27-year-old woman. Of course, she's 27. Not saying that she couldn't have been 27. But as I say, without even going down that type of, well, this is why I'm going to quickly cover my bases here. First and foremost, we are mapping the weather, mapping the stars, call me a Gematria meteorologist, or us, as in the community, right? but definitely one of my parts on it that you may not hear many others in the community say when it comes to, the polarization and, well, actually, I'm chatting shit. You will hear other people say this. What I'm talking about. But anyway, my point is, it was written. So, how you're polarized in nature, you may tend to experience or have certain specific things happening for you, whether that's in your favor or not in your favor or neutral or whatever. I'll just say it that way. Because again, going through, all the knife and stabbing situations happening, it's interesting to take note what numbers are around, the timing, what day it is, the numerology, the perpetrator and or the victim, and the numerical value of the names. And you begin to see if you're, doing your due diligence and actually paying attention. Especially, of course, after a while, Rather than, you came across the info, but you didn't stick it out. So you didn't catch the full play. You didn't catch anything because you didn't bother to stick around, Just still never knowing what is the best time to go live. And did I mention it took me about nearly an hour to get started? Because I was trying StreamYard again, but of course it is Mercury retrograde. It's expected. Of course, if you're watching this on the replay, you may want to forward it. I'm thinking I might just come back on by 12 o'clock or something. But I'm still thinking, what's the point? Is there even any point? But as I say, do it for those that have the brain cells. Even if it is the few amongst the many masses of Zombieland variants. Not sure how loud that background music is. Let me turn it down the tiniest little bit more. Don't want it to be too distracting. Haven't they got something a bit more ambient though? Let's try cinematic. Let's see what we get. Oh, you gotta pay. And as I say, imagine you've been paying for stuff now, and it wants to spaz out like StreamYard. Look at that. Oh, I can't get that either. You've got nature sounds, you've got the rain. Oh my god, you can't even get that. I'm not happy. Yeah, the other one's much better for them. Excuse me, the other streaming thing. StreamYard is much better for me at the minute though, even though it's mucking about and going all glitchy and laggy. So everything's just set up over there nicely. All those little cutting videos. Hey, somebody's here, fantastic. I was just waiting patiently just to see if anybody joined the stream. Oh, what's going on? The usual. I mean, if you're up to speed, Do you even need to watch the stream? Of course, hang around if you want to, but I'm saying, in a sense, if you're up to speed, you know, you say, what's going on? I mean, the thumbnail speaks for itself. You know what we do over here. Big story in the news. Why have I still got this banner up? What is this banner? Why is that there? But yeah, we're going to be looking at other situations. I was just explaining. We've got other situations. Stabby just happened in the UK in the last, week or two, or week and a half. And of course, we're going to look at the significance of those. And of course, we're going to look at the madness. Oh, you're in Australia. You're on about Australia. As I was just about to say, and I looked up. Well, it was in my peripheral, so I saw it come on the chat there. So where are you? Australia? Or are you in the UK? UK, you had Bradford stabbing, then you had Marble Arch, London, and then, of course, the other big news just after that was, of course, Australia, Sydney. Bondi Junction. Of course, Bondi Junction equals 201. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous, man. Is the music too loud in the background, or is it just perfect? I don't want it to be like distracting, but sometimes I don't like it to be like dead silent. I don't know why it's telling me. Hold up, 1 second. Captions. Let's get rid of that. All right, so as I was just explaining, let's kick this thing off. We're going to be looking at. Hey, is the music too loud? Somebody let me know, is the music too loud? Shouldn't be, should be just right. But I don't want it to be distracting. As I say, I'm not in my usual, where I like to stream, which is StreamYard, but it's spazzing out crazy. Lagging, kicking me out literally every 2 seconds. You literally look at the thing and it's going to kick you out. You breathe over the device, it kicks you out. You touch the screen, it kicks you out. I mean, that's how crazy it is over there. Since the other day, right? Since my last stream. And then I started using the restream. Hold on, give me a moment here. What is that? That dude was a homeless with no friends. Who are you talking about? I don't know if you missed my question. Are you residing in Australia or are you residing in the UK? And if you're talking about the homeless guy or a homeless guy, and if you're talking about the Sydney situation, which is the thumbnail, was he the surfer guy, right? That's what they come out and said. He was a schizophrenic, he had family. He didn't look homeless to me. I'm trying to get, I don't know where the homeless comment come from. I'm just trying to. Okay, so, okay, cool. I'm just double checking. You're not upside down, yeah? I know they call it the down under, but you're not actually under a ball. Just double checking. Of course, goblins are welcome over here. But I'm just checking. Torus field is round, flat plane that you walk on. Torus field of energy, it's round and flat. Go figure. Just double checking. Are you on the side, or you're underneath of the ball, or are you on a flat plane of existence where you're so far up the road? You know what I mean? Yeah. North, east, west, or south. Are you a true earther or are you a globlin? Don't take offense though if I use that term. But don't worry, I won't call you that like that. I call that to those that are very disrespectful in the sense of, and the way they let their cognitive dissonance beat them up, and with the programming from the cookie cutter programming and all of that. That's why I go off on them, not because what you believe. Again, a good percentage of the stuff I come with is what I know. Facts. Yeah. All right, let's start this off now. Something I was supposed to say, wasn't I? Homeless. Then I spoke about the streaming stuff. Oh yeah, Mercury retrograde. I didn't really mention it, but Mercury retrograde is doing its thing, boy. I'm telling you, especially when it comes to StreamYard. I haven't noticed it anywhere else apart from the usual way communication, which is year round. Again, my ruling planet is Mercury, as I mentioned earlier in today's stream. Mercury deals with communication, a few other things. So it's not surprising for me dealing with Zombieland variants. Do you know what I mean? It's like, okay, hello. The lights aren't even on anymore, man. They're not even blinking. They get like a power surge. Their lights ain't even blinking, family. Fucking hell. Right, let's start this off. Shout out to the two that's in the room. Not sure who that is. One might be Panda, but he hasn't replied, so I have no idea. Of course, be sure to check out previous streams so you can really see how I like to do things, when I go live. Again, I'm using a different stream. I haven't got all my little cutting jokes and cutting videos, music, all of that stuff. No Carlton Banks, no fucking, Tom Jones, because that should be playing already. It's not unusual. Yeah? Let me go back to that thumbnail quick. And that basketball one I like to play with my guy, and he whoops off from the mic. Yeah? If you go on my community wall post, you'll see. I put up the 4 pictures. I put up this, but not with the thumbnail at the time. And then you'll see the animated or the gifs, not animated. But yeah, I mean, come on. And then Neo's on the last one. Trust me. I was supposed to do the swooping Saturday and swooping yesterday, but couldn't be asked, to be fair. Couldn't be asked. I prepped the video and I was like, ugh, long. And then when I went to start today, StreamYard's still doing its bullshit since when we did the stream last week with the whatchamacallit? Hold up. With the eclipse. Also, if you didn't catch what I put out, I'm sure I did a short video as well, but just check it out. I'm not going to go over the numbers here, but you want to check it out. You had the clear ritual of seeing this specific person off, whether their illness was genuine or not, or if they could have got an illness, but then because they're with the gang, they can get them to do a specific ritual with their death, just like the Queen, right? Just like specific people or figures. They're not just going out on some standard funeral like your grandma or dad went to, or your whoever around you. They're having a whole next level. Levels. A whole bunch of wisdom. Again, much of you ain't got a clue about, you don't know about. And for the most part, you're gonna lucky to ever know about, to be fair, But the truth is out there, like the X-Files. X-Files become an X amount because these people, they just give us a relentless X amount of, okay, hold up, why is this? Hold on, let me take this off here. I'll have to check back to the, hold up, how do I do this? because that is too small. Basically, I had the chat in with the streaming bit, if you know what I mean, if you're doing content creating. But anyway, I'll say it again. I did say it. I'm going to start in 2 seconds, I swear. But I'll say it again. As always, there is a link. You can come up and have your say. Ride shotgun. You know, jump in and bounce out. You know what I mean? Duck out. Yeah. And what's the latest one? They say dip. Like in my time, we used to say duck. We duck out later. And now they say dip. Okay. um, but yeah, just a reminder. Literally every stream I've been doing as of recent times, you know, the last 6, 8 months, whatever. Literally every stream, literally, you know, 95% has had a link there. Again, CFR network, you know, and again, I'm not, as I always say, this is not in the crosshair of that individual. I'm on about this type of collective hive mind. Like, what are you doing? Just a reminder, what must be 106, 7, 8 videos now since October. Since I come across that particular individual. And he's just one of, you know, countless thousands, tens of thousands. And that's how you know it's fucked. Because all these people have a brain, but is it functioning? I don't get it. Do you need to look in the mirror and slap yourself awake? I don't know, like what? The man in the mirror? Or the woman in the mirror? They or them, true the time we're living in. Whatever you are, whoever you are, or however you fucking identify. Could be a fucking fairy. You know, they got the fairy stuff going on. What a fucking time to be alive, man. It's all happening. It is all happening. Oh. What was that one I saw? I don't know if I showed us a short. I showed, excuse me. I saw and I showed like the you know, the slide or the screenshot, whatever, screen grab. And it had somebody that they want to live their life like a dog. So now they've got, like, you know, they've got a specially made dog suit. You know, you don't know who he is inside or whatever. But it's just like, okay. What the fuck is going on, man? Oh, as I say, each to their own, you know, as long as you're not hurting somebody, that's what you want to do. As long as you're not, you know, would it be like impeding on the youth? But this is the problem, right? There's so much of the madness going on now. That's why people wake up doing all of that. Don't know who they want to identify as. Alright, let me check the chat. Right, he didn't reply. Maybe he's a globulin after all. No, I'm not calling you that, Panda. Maybe he's a heliocentric model. Believer. So, You got the savage attack, mum pushing pram. It says she was stabbed 4 times in the neck and was left to die in the street in front of her baby as the killer fled. First up, note the time. Is it stab wound or stabbing equals 119? Also, mental health equals 119. So again, 119. See the time? 13:19. Of course, 119. Mental health equals 119. Stabbing or stab wound, one of those equal 119. So I think it's stab wound. Yeah, stab wound equals 119. Note the update time as well. Stabbed equals 26. Yeah. Note the day that they came out and gave his name was April 7th. 4/7, yeah? His name, this is the Haribo man that I called Haribo, and it was his name Habibu. I can't remember how you say it. What's his last name? Whatever his last name was, I ain't even gonna battle in my brain. Fucking when I see it pop up on the Gamontrinator or on the screenshot from the news. Anyway, so remember when this happened, it happened on a day with a life lesson of 18. I remember the word fled, as you see at the end there, at the caption from the Sun. It says fled, right? Fled equals 18 and 27. Remember, knife equals 27. So again, on the day, so again, as we show the recipe for the possibilities of the causality of a given day, and of course, what tends, excuse me, what tends to play out, right? And as I say, noting what comes, or comes off of their Masonic conveyor belt, from the shit food, poisonous food. Again, think about how the animals get injected with a whole bunch of shit before you get the food. Think about all the E numbers. Think about the type of frequencies that you get and vibration from all these mediums. The food, the news, the media, Masonic media in general. So that's what I always say. Is it the music, the religion? Is it the, what is it? Computer games? What the fuck? Mixed bag? Of course it's a mixed bag. As I say, note the cycle times and what we've allowed ourselves to, get into. And of course, for the most part, the masses are none the wiser. So that's why. And then now they don't care that they've been led astray, even when they've been showed how. They still don't care. So again, just to cover that again, which I've said in a different way a couple of times already since the stream started. The mantra meteorologist, and as I say, coming to what you're looking at, put emotions aside. If you're new, especially, or when you're just looking at, even when you're after new, obviously, it can come back. But when you first look at a situation, no biasness or anything like that. Just look at it for what it is, And then you can get to crime scene investigation. All right. So here's Haribo. I'm going to call him Haribo. So I'm sure we did slightly cover some of this in a video or a stream about a week back. And remember, they found him 180 miles away, right? 180 miles away. Hold up. Remember, fled equals what again? The life lesson was 18 on the day. They said he was on the loose. On the loose equals 47. His name equals 47. A couple other overlays in there as well. Also note murder equals 79. Killing 43. Stabbing 142. I remember how that pairs up with, terrorist activities. Again, we're still going to get to Sydney, Australia. Of course, Bondi, Junction, Westfields. So again, terrorist 142. Terror equals 68. His last name equals 68. And a quick disclaimer, I'm not responsible for your lack of inner standing. And as I've been pointing out a lot recently, the MK Ultra Utopia. Because it's crazy. It's just ridiculous, man. Again, we know they amplify and give us bullshit stories, but obviously you do get real stories, in the mix. Oops, hold up. Shit, go back. Basically, his name was 61. Oh, there it is. Mental health equals 61. Murder 34, 79. The last four, or the bottom four, the name there is from Clapham acid attacker Abdul Azidi. Of course, they gave us the news of his situation. Apparently, went and drowned, killed himself after throwing acid on his, I don't know if it was his wife or his ex-partner. Apparently, allegedly. And anyway, almost 2 weeks later, they come out and say, with no footage of him actually going into the river, by the way. They show something or a person along, was it Waterloo Bridge? Not Waterloo Bridge, was it Chelsea Bridge? Oh my God, I can't remember now. But not satisfactory with all the cameras, really. For sure, the UK is, known for having the most CCTV. Or it's next to China or something like that, something. But point I'm getting back to. If you're up to speed, you already know. which is, give me one moment, I need a drink. That I put out a post just a couple of hours before the news came out. I put out a post on February 9th. I put down Friday, I missed Saturday, I said Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And I said, we're going to get some significant info now, maybe coming in today. Yeah. And lo and behold, a couple of hours later, on that Friday, February the 9th, the news reports that Abdul Azidi, the Clapham acid attacker, has drowned. Yeah, they said he drowned. Straight away, I said, wow. Doesn't drown equal 29? Yeah. Drown equals 29. Not only that, it's the 40th day of the year. Hold on. As of February 9th. And drowning equals 40. I said, oh, wow. What is the odds of that? What is the odds of that? Hold up. Also, stabbed equals 46. Murder 97. Remember, fled equals 18. He got a life lesson at 18. They said he was found 180 miles up the road. Now, moving on to this, before we get to Sydney, Australia, Bondi Junction. Mic check. Yeah, we're good. Oh, shit. Hey. Oh, do you know what? It's a shame I didn't put them all in. But let me go back 2 seconds. Fuck's sake. Let me just let this play for 2 seconds. Now again, knife 27, right? So now look, we move on to another story after this slide. That came in, you know, days later. Let me quickly pause. Marble Arch, London. Horror scene. Woman 27 years old. Remember, Eliana Croydon was on the day leaving. Sorry, it was on the 27th of September. Eliana, the schoolgirl in Croydon. Knife equals 27. So apparently there was a party going on. That's, you know, where the story went. The narrative of what was happening. And let's see what numbers we get, right? As soon as I saw she was 27, I was like, oh, come on. Come on, man. Again, if the situation's real or not. take note of the numbers. The whole purpose of a bazillion videos. How many videos have I put out? Probably damn near 2,000 videos since March 19th. March 19th, excuse me, since March 9th, 2019. Showing you the same shit over and over again. And all it's been doing is giving me reconfirmation of how dumb. And I ain't ever going to go into that because it's not one of those days. So let me keep it moving. Zombieland variants. Let's keep it moving. Right, what numbers are we going to get then with this? What do you reckon? You want to take any bets? I know Sister Betty. Stabbing equals 29. Update time. What's that on the video duration? It is 62 or 102. Didn't see anything with that, but you got the stabbing 29. We'll see what else we get. So they said there was high-pitched screams. It took place in a party. Apparently that was happening in a £3 million home in central London. Again, Marble Arch. The body of Kamonan Thiamfanet. Kamonan Thiamfanet. Excuse me. 27 years old again, knife 27, was discovered by cops on Monday morning. Situation happened on the Sunday, and then she got discovered on the Monday morning, sparking a murder investigation, yeah? Remember, the link to join the stream is there. Don't be shy. You don't have to come up and show your face. Oh, for fuck's sake, player. Oh, it's disappeared now. I was trying to work that out. How the fuck did I do that? Oh my god, sorry guys, hold up. For fuck's sake, how the fuck did I do that? What? Does it move now? So, okay, does that only work now for... Oh, if you fucking, probably get extra features, you know, if you buy it. Yeah, it's giving me like a little drag down. It goes invisible. Excuse me, you can't even see what I'm doing here, but basically, I'm trying to move this. Oh, it's disappeared now. What? Oh, you're losing me. How is it disappearing? Because it's in the way of what I'm trying to look at. Because I hate where they've got the player fingers right at the top. Okay, so if I drag it down and hold it, then it disappears. Okay. Again, I'm not used to using this streaming service here, this Restream. I'm used to using StreamYard. But it's just going crazy, very laggy, as I've explained a bazillion times. Well, so many times at least. Again, we are in Mercury retrograde, as I pointed out after that discovery about a week ago. I said, fucking hell, no wonder why. You literally look at the thing, touch the screen, kicks you out. Load up the video, kicks you out. It's just absolutely terrible over there. All right, let's see if I can work this thing now. Hopefully. Yeah, I did the thing. I did. Feel well proud of myself. Right, cunt anyway. Right. So the Monday's the 8th. Hers happened on the 7th. So again, she discovered on the 8th, excuse me. Time before IP 20. Again, the day that you get the news with a life lesson of 20. On the left hand side. But did we get the news on the Thursday, right? That's what I think happened. I think we got the news on a Thursday, but it happened a couple of days before. Well, kill 59, and of course the life lesson underneath the 59 numerology, the 23rd prime is 83, and you know where that goes if you're up to speed. If not, just know words like cancel, destroy, found dead, collapsed, stabbing, stab wound, killing, all equal 38 and 83, those type of numbers. Or that number in reflection, right? 38, 83. Again, the 23rd prime is 83. Murder equals 83. But then it jumps back to that. When I press play, it comes back to the top. Not happy, Matt. So here she is. She died following a stabbing in London's Bayswater, all right? So that was the area near London. Oh my God, London Marble Arch. So despite a friend of the victim, Kamonan, calling the police at 7:05 and 34 minutes past 9 on the Sunday, again, murder 34. The welfare, with welfare concerns, so she's calling them, the cops didn't attend. Officers forced entry into the home in Stanhope. Shit, I don't think I wrote that down, Stanhope Place. If you could write that down in the chat, hop over and use the calculator and write that for me. What values do we get with Stanhope Place? I can't remember if I wrote that down. I might have. We'll see in a moment. I might be chatting shit. But what's the time? Officers forced entry when? I mean, and again, it works both ways. 8:30, so that's 3:08, or 8:30, 83. Again, murder 38 and 83. And of course, the song by the band, the music band called The Police, they made a song called Murder by Numbers that came out in 1983. To give you how many examples? So, next slide. Let me check the chat quickly. I had it on the screen inside the so I can see it at the same time, but it makes the picture a bit too squished. Old but not obsolete, right? My eyes ain't going just yet. My mind's eye is clearly doing its thing anyway, so I can see, motherfuckers. As long as you don't get my mind's eye, I'm good. Fucking cunts. Brings great alleviation, the info, but it does flip-flop with being a bit annoyed and stressed. Oh, when did she get discovered? Huh. I mean, come on. Knife equals what? How old is she? Did you not just see Carlton pop up? Did you not see Carlton pop up? Yeah? The Fallen Angel stuff, because they said an angel. I just wanted to just see what Fallen Angels was and Fallen Angel, just to see what it was. And this is the day of the eclipse, right? I'm sure you had the Devil Comet passing by as well. Yeah, remember the Devil Comet passed by October 7th, or around October 7th, when the whatchamacallit kicked off. Israel and all of that stuff, right? Palestine, whatever. And it's already, however, its trajectory. You saying it slingshotted around with its trajectory around the time of the phenomena that took place the other day, the eclipse, the total solar eclipse. Now that is interesting to say the least. And again, you had the Higgs boson guy with the Large Hadron Collider that fired up the same time, or took it to maximum power if they was, preparing it days before so they could get the power perfect for the day, building it up. And of course, the Higgs boson guy, he died at age 94. Was it 5 weeks, 2 days, or it was 52 days, and then you had 7 weeks and 3 days. Basically, his name 73, Higgs boson 52, short illness equals 73. You know, there was a bit more to it. I made a post and I think I made a quick video as well. So go and check that out if you haven't already. Anyway, oh my God, what was it? Kamonan? Oh my God, oh my God, I can't remember the last name. Oh my God. Anyway, she was also known as Angela, hence Angel, right? And the other thing, think about the other big October in 2019, and of course 2019, COVID-19. If you don't know what I'm talking about, what took place in October, I mean, go figure. You know, Event 201, the dry run simulation pandemic, for all the people that benefited from your demise. I got a friend that told me his friend, a girl, she had a booster. Like she had the main jet, she had the main, pokey poke, and then she had the booster. Soon as she got the booster, she said that her heart's going crazy. Body temperature's crazy, up and down fluctuation, like absolutely crazy. And as I say, it's not a case of, oh yeah, there was running around like headless chickens scrambling to get out vax. You know what I mean? Get out the vaccine if they've had this thing in. How long have they been planning? 2020, you know? So 2019, of course, you had the Event 201. That's why I laughed. Event 201, the Jesuit order equals 201. So that's why as soon as we're going to get to in a moment, Australia happened the other day. I typed in the calculator. I typed in Bondi Junction. I said, ah. I said, of course. That ain't a good sign. That is not a good sign. Oh man. So as I say, as I was just finishing off there, nobody was, running around scrambling to make a vaccine. If you think it was, I mean, come on. This shit has been planned for ages. Uh, was it her update time that was 28? It was 29 minutes past, right? Her first name equals 29. Stabbing 29. Killing 43. Murder 83. What time did the police go in the house? Her last name 119. I mean, come on. Stabbing or stab wound? I think it's stab wound. Again, of course, I could be crazily going through the decode. Obviously, sometimes I'm a bit more quicker, but maybe if I just go a tiny bit slower, pause between, a bit more when I'm talking, things may rest in your mind. Although it's still going to be repetitive. Same old same, especially for those up to speed. So they're going to say she was found dead with a number of stab injuries. This is Scotland Yard, right? Police said the dual Hong Kong Thai national had been living at the Gregorian. Sorry, is that just Georgian? Yeah, that's just Georgian. Excuse me. It's like Gregorian. I forgot Gregorian now. Or it just reminded me of that for obvious reasons. But again, calendar, eclipse, if that's what they was going for, if that's just obviously what it happens to be, and it's not a bullshit story. But I do have suspicions raised. I don't know. But as I say, it can obviously happen organically. And then obviously these lot now they will amplify and be like, yeah man, we got the right 8:30 in the morning and blah blah blah. Or have the perfect caption or the video duration, you know? Caption or heading, whatever as well. I'm supposed to say. Excuse me. Alright, I'll check the chat when I get to Australia. So they said there was high-pitched screams followed by silence, yeah? That's not the end of that decode. I think there's something else to come because I'm sure I did screaming and whatever else and high pitch, whatever it said. Okay, look, an update with Haribo guy, yeah? Look. Update time 29 minutes past. Remember, 4 represents death as well as foundation. So update time 29 minutes past and initial post time is 40 minutes past. Stabbing 29, 4 represents foundation as well as death. Also, time before IP equals 25. Let me see what we got. Sorry, we've gone back to the Marble Arch London Bayswater one, yeah? The friend from Bayswater made the call at, was it 7:05? 57. Bayswater. Again, I'm not going to go over all of these, so they said it was sharp force trauma that equals 75 as well. So it was 7:05 or 7:05, 75 or 57, if you see what I'm saying. Stab equals 20, 46, stabbed equals 26. And I've gone to the wrong row like an idiot. Excuse me. Hong Kong Thai. Not the one above, I was just doing Hong Kong. But it's still a mixed bag because you've got the 25. Time before IP equals 25. Also note Haribo man, his age is 25. I'm sure wife equals 25 if I remember correctly. You know, when he killed his wife or ex-partner, or if they was on a break or separated from the type of domestic violence that was going on. I'm sure I covered some dates with it the other day, right? Because remember we had the November 23rd, then November 27th. Yeah, I'm sure it was this one. But as I say, go and check out whatever my last video or stream was where I cover that. We're not doing all of that here, and you will see how it, how it interestingly fits in with all the stuff being mentioned as always. And of course, Dublin, Ireland, also on November 23rd, had a riot via somebody running around, stabbing people at nurseries and stabbing people and whatnot. And if you're new here, you'll find when you go and look around when I did those videos, you'll find that obviously I mention it, like I'm mentioning it now since, but you'll see that I did a video before you'll see that I did a video before Dublin, Ireland, and I said to look out for that day, the day that leaves 38 days of the year, which is November 23rd. Again, 23rd prime is 83. That day leaves 38 days of the year, and last year it was a life lesson of 41. So I said, wow, stabbing and all the, all the death 38s that go in with that, yeah. And terror equals 41. And I was going through days of the month, going through the numerology. I'll start doing that again, so look out for it. I'll put something up for the rest of the month and then into next month, and I'll keep doing it. I should have did it for March, but just couldn't be asked. But yeah, we'll keep up doing that, and we'll see what comes in. We'll see how much of madness is coming or not. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not going to go through all of this here, so go figure. So, hence why here, for Haribo guy, the wife does not look happy. She does not look happy. And that's the other thing as well, forced into these type of marriages and stuff like that, without setting a type of foundation and that groundwork foundation, right? Are you compatible? And then you're just forced in with somebody, and then you got all the other avenues of what goes with that when it comes to certain cultures, if you may, and the twisted minds of certain peoples that deem it a valid thing to, oh, I'm allowed to R my wife, RAPE, or you know what I mean? Like that's that's how mad it goes. That's how crazy it is. So arranged marriages, I wouldn't say it's a good thing. Obviously, there's many other aspects, but that's why I just encapsulated what I said. Right? Is it compatible? Are you compatible? So anyway, how many seconds is this video? 83. Murder equals 83. Now this one I didn't fully look into much. Excuse the split screen, I can't always be bothered to make it all sexy and for your viewing pleasure type of thing. It's a bit long sometimes because I'll be watching something and then I'll split the screen, then I'm decoding stuff. So as I say, sometimes just pay attention to the left side of the screen. So anyway, we're going to look at quickly murder probe. Boy 13 arrested after schoolboy was killed in West Bromwich. Stabbing. Hold on, let me read that again. Arrested after schoolboy in West Bromwich stabbing as police continue murder investigation. Okay. I think this is Isaac, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Isaac Brown. Yeah, Isaac Brown. This thing gonna move out? Yeah, nice one. So he was knifed to death on a Sunday night. Emergency services rushed to New Square Shopping Centre at around 9:15. 3 out of 15, you get 38. Go figure. Anyway, did I mention murder? 83 and 38. So anyway, so it's in a serious condition. Pronounced it at the scene. Paramedics did their best efforts. It happened in the New Square Shopping Centre. It was near Nando's and Odeon Cinema. A 17-year-old boy was arrested on suspicion of murder on Monday, hours after the tragedy. Police have since confirmed they have also arrested a boy 13 years old as well. All right, next. Again, we are getting to the main meal, so hold tight for that. Now, again, what have I been saying to you? Who's more prone maybe to have a specific thing in their slipstream of life happen to them? Doesn't mean it's going to happen to you if your name equals 27. But again, this is look, it's Isaac Brown 42 and 66. Stab 42 and 66. His last name 27. Knife 27. You see? So again, however you're polarized, and then you start, you don't know what numbers are around you. That's what I'm saying. If you had the map, maybe certain of these youths, you're not going to be, you know what, I ain't even going to be gallivanting over there and doing all of that again. And then maybe you can lock into a different path, you know? Same with Benjamin Zephaniah, as I keep bringing up. The actor, poet, England. Go and watch the playlist. A couple of videos in there you need to see if you haven't seen it. Would he have took that role playing Jesus if he had a map that we've been showing the map of how many people they kill and do a Jesus ritual? Tupac, Nipsey Hussle. I mean, he's countless, yeah? So would he have took that role in the show Peaky Blinders playing somebody called Jeremiah Jesus? You gotta be fucking kidding me. I remember he didn't want the OBE from the Queen and whatnot because he's against the Empire, right? So my point is, if he cottoned onto this information, would he still be alive today? Well, no, but of course, because he was none the wiser. He didn't get to the info. He gets killed around Christmas, just went. At 65 years old, Christianity equals 65. Come on, man. Not to mention the rest. Go and watch the video. He was on the Big Nasty show. Go and see how they did him. And I'm sure he even left something on his community wall or whatever it was on Big Nasty. Like, do you know what the fuck is going on here? You know? And if you don't know, you're going to have more of a wider reach to do good influencing for, you know, people's minds. Anyway, let me just keep it moving and keep my tone down. It's not one of those days today. But, you know. Also, Sunday 33, Isaac 33. Kill 59. Remember the N-word, nigger. If you don't know, I am black. I can say it. Nigger or nigger? Niglet. Nignog. Oh, man. Anywho, let's keep it moving. So, if you don't know why Black History Month ends on the 59th day of the year, go figure. Gone over it a bazillion times now. Some of this I'm going to skip over, so can't be asked. And it was a 13-year-old. 13 equals 45. Did you see that, yeah? Rewind the video and pause it. Gone over it all a bazillion times. Give me a break. You know what I mean? Give me a break. Give me a break. Stabbed equals 53. See, it's 26 as well. Murder 34 to 34 from 139. Oh, yeah, that's why I re-put up that other picture. We just saw it. 1 minute 23. Before, if you just joined the stream, I already showed that picture about 5 minutes ago. The one just before this. That thumbnail. Yeah? And then now look. Knife equals 45 and 27. She was a 27-year-old woman. Knife equals 45. Now, with the lady on the thumbnail, Marble Arch, Bayswater, UK. Hyde Park is at Bayswater, yeah? Marble Arch. I used to cut through there back in the day. A hell of a lot, to be fair. Loads. I used to cut through Bayswater and that. Marble Arch, Bayswater. Then it goes back to Notting Hill. Well, depending where you go, and obviously you can go up to Shepherd's Bush and whatnot, but I'll be round Latimer, Ladbroke Grove. But anyway, Hyde Park 38, go figure. Yeah? Killing 43 as well. Masonic Media, Masonic 43. And remember, hers took place when? Sunday, the 7th of April, 74, stabs. And you know, those 38s are just doing their thing over there, right? Bam. Let me check the chat. I wasn't going to check yet, but all right. Again, the link is there to join the stream. Come up and have your say. Can I add one or do I have to pay for it? Hold up, I think I got something here. Give me one moment here. Let me just find this. I'm sure I've got it copied, copy and paste saved in my little notepad bit on the, you know, the keyboard. You've got the clipboard. Sure I had something here. No? Not happy. Right, I'll add that one quickly. Anyway. Is the ticker on it already, or let me just see. Let me just put this one up quickly. Alright, let me just make this one quick. Come up and have your say, and then we'll keep it moving. Should he have? Oh yeah, you want that. Oh yeah, there it is. Perfect. Have your say on the matters. Let me get another one of those. So give me about 10 seconds here. Bam and bam. Add that. Is it gonna show? All right, I'll just switch between them here and there. Hold up. Join the stream. So I'm just quickly amending that. What's rolling across? Yeah, join the live stream and have your say. Sorry guys, give me one moment here. As I say, I'm not in my usual streaming place where everything's set up. StreamYard has been very shit in the last so many days since we've got into April, and since April began, it has been Mercury retrograde. So, and I tried for an hour, literally almost an hour today, trying to use StreamYard, and then I just gave in. I said, you know what? Shit's just gonna put me to sleep. It's tiring after a while, you know. You're just trying to just set up simple thing, play the video, you know. Can't even fucking do that. It's terrible. Right, we're good to go. See, look how smooth the banner's rolling. You go on StreamYard, as soon as you add anything, Any music, any videos, it just goes laggy. You touch, even just look, you just breathe on the fucking screen. It kicks you out. You need to reboot it, come back in. Just lagging, lagging, lagging. Right, let's keep it moving now. Of course. Oh, fucking hell, where's that gone? For fuck's sake. It would be nice if I had a quick tap screen on the left side or the right side just to get back to where I was rather than going through the search bar and fucking long. The life of a content creator. Fucking hell, it's not always, it's not fun. I'll tell you that it's not fun. Although I enjoy it sometimes, but it can be fucking annoying, man. I mean, I'm still on a fucking warning strike for some bullshit. That's why I'm not even showing any videos today. I'll be showing, Australia news clips, I said, you know what, I'm not even going to risk that because I could mirror my own video, hypothetically, give an example. That's how bad the platform is. I could mirror probably my own video from one of my other channels, because I've about 4 or 5 channels. I could mirror my own video, and I wouldn't be surprised if I had an email saying, right, you've got a strike, and then take down a video for hate speech, a video that even speaking, no talking, nothing wrong with it. I didn't borrow any footage from anybody else. So that's what fucked up my last stream, which is a really good stream. I tried to, get it sorted out, but seems like it's just going to be a long thing. So whatever, man, fuck it, innit? It's long. If you caught the stream, fantastic. If not, oh well. Cost YouTube. It's not my doing. And the channel is a true Earth channel. That, the automatic. I'm not saying that they personally did it like that in that sense, but they may have something set up on the channel, with blah blah blah, and then as soon as you mirror a video, and the thing is, a 3-hour stream gets taken down for I use like a 1 minute bit of their video, so I lose a 3-hour stream. And this is my point why it's so fucking annoying. Let me get back to this correct slide here. And why it's extra fucking annoying, the P. Diddy video that I made the other day. Remember, it got took down, and I'm sure I've even got the video left up where I said, oh, the video's been unblocked now. And then obviously it might help people find the main video, get more viewers, whatever, and people to take note of what's being presented. What happened? Did I not explain it? What happened? YouTube had a function. I've never seen this function before. First time I saw it was, the other week with P. Diddy. They've got a function where it will automatically, you just do all the choices and the options, boom, 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 boom. Basically, you can snip out whatever the problem is, and then your stream or video is back up. Where was that for that video then? If I just used it for I've never seen that before. Don't know if it's a new thing, but I've never seen that before. So what the fuck? I even put it in the, like I wrote something out, and then, I'm trying to reinstate my video, the other day. I mean, what utter bullshit is that? I'm saying, hey, where's that feature? Or if, oh man, I was just going to say, if it's not a bot that's replying type of thing, it's like, okay, can you not then manually do it? Now, I'm not saying you ain't got a backload of a bazillion videos, but, you need to just press a couple of buttons, then the auto edit feature is going to do its thing. Done, voila. If you was to do it manually from their side. Other than that, it's going to do its automation, whatever, when you press, you know what I mean? Instant. Auto, done. There's no manpower involved. The computer does it. So what the flying fuck? And this is my point. It's fucking annoying, man. It's annoying. So anyway, fuck you and suck your blood clot. keep it moving. Right, so 33 seconds. If you're not up to speed, masonry equals 33. And all the rest that goes with that bollocks. Again, why didn't we get some magnificence showing you the solar eclipse from space? Why? Because it's going to give the game away. The sun is at the distance that they say. Duh. Neither is the moon. They're both. Let me keep it calm. I could just hear it in my tone. Let me keep it. Let me just. Oh man. Even when I'm talking, sometimes I don't mean to be going to that type of tone, but you know what I mean. Let me just checking myself here because I know what it can lead to. Anyway, my point is, you know, what was that? What is the satellite they got in the cosmos there? They got a new one they put up there. Where's all the footage and photographs from that? No, it's that I didn't say image. I said photo. They like to give you images and they play on the word because you don't realize the images that they give you is all computer doctored shit. Photo is a photo. So, what is it called? James? I can't remember what it's called. They put up another satellite up there to do, you know, look at the heavens and whatnot. I'm trying to remember the one before now. It's a classic name in the science world. Can't remember the name of it. Fucking hell. Anyway, before I brain fart, funny that they've got the 18 minutes past, of course, the black person there, race equals 18. Interestingly, right? But anyway, you've got this fraud, Masonic fraud, the English guy, Tim Peake, has suggested he could soon be coming out of retirement and joining an all-British mission to space next year. If you haven't seen the clip when he fucks up doing his somersault on the ISS, and you can clearly know that he's in a harness. That's why they all do the same type of pose, the same type of nonsense. And as I said before, you can, I've shown it. You can find footage of them going around the corner, and as they go around the corner, like to another part where the camera isn't on the ISS, you can see them disappear as they're going around. Why are they going ghostified? It's a fucking, what is it, a spectre? He's turning into a ghost because it's green screen. It's just lies, man. Lies on lies. So again, why do we not see the phenomena from space? Yin and yang, same size, sun and the moon. They're just there, 3,000-4,000 miles away, you know? Not these, you know. And if it was, those distances, fantastic, brilliant. But it's not, you're lying, shut up. So, of course, with the football the other day, and incoming, of course, you got the ISIS situation, as I pointed out the other day. I think there was in the stream that got taken down, yeah. Who say that they're gonna, you know. Anyway, my point is, they said they're gonna do a madness at one of these football events. As I was laughing and joking, I said, wow, not only have they got them on edge with the scripted sports for who's gonna score. Oh man. But then they have you extra on the edge of your seat with, you know, bomb scares or whatever they got going on, or it could be somebody that's in the stadium. Of course, they're going to have metal detectors, but then, you know, lo and behold, you know, there's going to be people in there now that allow them in because they're part of the gang, or they're going to have a secret entrance, you know, a tunnel, maybe coming from P. Diddy's house. I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, it's not too far-fetched, right? How did they get into the stadium? You do a like a scan of the area, you know, a heat scan or something like that, you know. man. This is fucking ridiculous. So, of course, Summer Terror ISIS issues sick threat to Euros. As I can't do this, man. It's just so ridiculous and so serious at the same time. It's so ridiculous yet so serious simultaneously, you know. They say, as cops bust 4 teens planning Molotov attack. German cops uncovered a warped cell. I can't, man. Once you slightly understand the pyramid scheme, you know. And then what took place over the weekend? Iran. Isn't Aries one of the God of Wars? Aries, God of War. Didn't the game, one of the God of War games came out 420, of course, the Smoker's Day. 420. And War and World War equals 42. Hamas equals 42 as well. Go figure. And of course, goes back to the 201. Hamas terrorism 201. Islamic terrorism 201. Sacred number 201. The Holy Bible 201. The Jesuit Order 201. Again, we're getting up to Australia in a minute. Bondi Junction, Australia, Westfield. Bondi Junction equals 201. There's a bunch more that I'm forgetting right now. Is police racism 201 as well? So that factors in lovely as well. For you know what, right? The systematic, you know, and how they do it. Regardless if some are organic or can be organic, but Chris Kabar in Streatham, I don't think that was organic. I showed why, how many times, and follow-ups. You know, when you get, you know, follow up with the news, he got shot in Streatham, UK. I grew up in Streatham. It actually happened just from where around the little spots where we used to gallivant and all of that. You know what I mean? It happened not far. It was just around the corner. If I'm not mistaken, it wasn't far from Liam Court Road. If I'm not mistaken. But definitely, anyway, the vicinity of Streatham. And I think Dave West, Flat Earth Dave, I think he has a incoming stream that should come out soon with Net Void, a channel called Net Void, one word. Oh, if I'm not mistaken, is it one word, Net Void? How she does it? But anyway, looking forward to watching that, checking it out. Again, we don't claim to know it all over here as a true earther, but we definitely can tell something's up. You know, something is up. So on the left, we got the honey trap slaying. Moment team was chased down, stabbed to death after being lured to a park. Lured, excuse me, to a park as cops reveal crucial clues that snared the killers. Yeah, I didn't do a breakdown of it. I didn't even look into it. I just saw it and took the thumbnail quick. Goes Star Wars, US Space Force. doing its thing as well. Star Force plots some military exercise. You got some home improvements from next door. Shouldn't be too bad for you guys. So, bit of drilling happening. But yeah, U.S. Space Force plots military exercise in orbit of affairs of Chinese kill web. The US Space Force is plotting its first ever military exercise in orbit to test how it might fend off an orbit aggression from adversaries. Okie dokie. Surfboard UFO near the moon. Okay, okie dokie. Of course, we've got the surfboarder coming up in a minute with the Australian situation. As the narrative unfolded. Club horror. Man 25 who stabbed hero rugby as well. Interesting. You'll see why if you're not up to speed. Because there is a extra riddle with the Australian situation to do with rugby. And maybe the Ashes rugby as well. We'll get onto that in a moment when we get there. As I say, I would be probably much more quicker today if there was, so many people here, but so a knife rampage outside of a Cornwall nightclub. The perp has been jailed for life. In time before RP 25, man that died, his age is 25. 7 other people were also injured in the bloodbath. Murder 34, you see the time? The update time is 42, stab equals 42. As I say, I'll look into some more of the functionalities when you buy. Because, but you know what I was going to say as well? I need to see if when Mercury retrograde finishes, if Streamlabs starts working a bit better again. And it did have its odd little lagging situations, and would kick you out odd times. But now it's just like before it was 20%. Now it's just like 20, 30. Now it's like 90, 100. So back to Marble Arch. Kill 28, kill 59. The time, yeah? The post and update time of the post. Now, as I mentioned earlier, but I didn't have these slides. To show it, although I did say it. There was a party at the individual's home apparently. Goes on to say, a woman who was stabbed to death during a party at a £3 million home knew her attacker. Kamonan, aka Angela, 27 years old. Again, knife equals 27. And was Monday 27 as well. Again, back to the crisis, or one of the many crises, a sign of the times. Crisis ISIS, Summer of Terror. They said they issue chilling warning threat to Euro 2024 as cops bus, which we kind of just went over, right? Again, note kill equals 17. I can't remember if Islamic is 31. Or 32 if it's both. Anyway. I haven't gone into this properly, but did you see the time was 59 minutes past, kill 59. I thought this is a fitting one for the day, to be fair. You know, all of those boxes are getting ticked. Every box is getting checked. Bunch of cunts, mate. Remember, those are the ones that they allow you to see. Also in the news, you had fashion designer Roberto Cavalli, legendary Italian fashion designer, dies at 83. The infamous 83. And look at the update time, 5 minutes past 8, right? 25. Time def RIP equals 25. His birthday is November 15th. Death equals 213. And if it was a ritual 27 was the day that he died. Ritual 27, basically the 27th prime is 103. Also Society of Jesus 56. I can't remember if the Illuminati is 150 or 120 or both. Anyway, don't worry. 213. Alternative span, 4 months and 4 weeks. Kill equals 44. Sorry guys, give me one moment. So anyway, Masonic and killing equals 74. And we're looking at here. What else we got? And they say he died of a long illness. Give me one sec here. Fashion. Hold up. Hold up. One sec. Let me just go back a couple of slides here. Shit. Let's see what the time was for the initial post time. Was it 36? Yeah, it was. Told you, old but not obsolete. Right, so I'm not that old, but you know. Anywho, fashion equals 36. I'm sure Friday 63 or 36 or both. So fashion 36. Let's have a look. So we died on the Friday, the 12th of April. We've gone over the 44 already. Kill 44. We've gone over the 213. Death 213. Murderer Masonic 79. And you've even got a 218 in there as well. Death 218 as well as 213. Kill 64 in there as well. 64th Prime 311. So Friday 63, his last, and 36. His name 63. Jesuit Order 153. More than likely he was somewhere in there. So yeah, interesting numbers. Look, fashion designer 153. 99, Friday 99. You see? Also, you had a life lesson of 24 when he died. His last name, probably say it, Cavalli, equals 24. First name 42, the reflection of that as well. As I say, 153 is name, fashion designer 153, the Jesuit Order 153. Again, Friday he dies. 63 and 36, Friday, and the 99. Fashion designer 99, fashion equals 36. And then his name, Roberto Cavalli, equals 63. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Numerology of 60 and a life lesson of 24. Long illness equals 60. Cavalli equals 24. Go figure. And as I say, I'll probably do a bite-sized version for, sorry, just straight to Australia. Probably do that by, I don't know, Friday, maybe before if you're lucky. So die equals 63, Friday 63, his name equals 63, full name. Interestingly. Yeah, I want to look into that. It's just to remind me. Interestingly, we're looking at quickly Fallout. I need to continue watching that later today. I personally like it. Played the game only a tiny bit, but yeah, I like the show, man. I like the show Fallout. It's really good. Post-apocalyptic. Check it out if you haven't. So funny, the black guy Maximus that takes over. Basically, you've got the Brotherhood, and they're trying to restore a type of order in the wasteland. You know, after the radioactive situation that took place with nuclear bomb and all this stuff happening. So you've got the people living under that haven't been outside for ages. But But then a particular person decides to break the mold when something happens. I'm not gonna do any spoilers here, so don't worry. But anyway, this guy, he wears like a I don't know if you call it. I can't remember the name of him. But anyway, it's not an ectoskeleton, but it's like a whole thing that you go inside, yeah. You know, he goes from being a normal, you know, size person to, I don't know, he's probably like 9, 10 foot inside this thing that he goes inside. It's like a big metal suit, ectoskeleton type of thing. Anyway, interestingly, King Titus is the name of the operator that was wearing the metal suit. And I'm not going to go into why he takes on the name. Go and watch the show. But interesting, you've got the 59. The black guy takes over the suit from a white person, but it's now the black guy. 59, right? As I'm watching the show, I was like, okay, let me just check this now as I'm watching it. Lo and behold, 59. I said, you got to be fucking kidding me. Of course it is. No surprises here. If you don't know where that goes, go figure. So they're called the Brotherhood of Steel. Funny, Lord Knight Titus. Like the 207, again, race and racism, 27, right? Interestingly. Also note Freemasonry, 158, 67, 59, and 139. Yeah, Freemasonry, 158, 139, 67, and 59. Go figure. Brotherhood, Knights, Templar, and all of that type of stuff. You can see the suits there in that little picture there. I had to, you know, rescale the size because it was getting in the way, but you can see the steel suit. Go and watch the show. It's raw. If you haven't seen it, listen. Raw. When I mean the headshots, I mean, if you know the game, then you know what to expect. But even if you play the game, it's like, wow, they kept this raw. I mean, it's so raw. Yo. But to be fair, it's on Prime, right? Didn't Prime give us The Boys? So, I mean, if you watch The Boys, it's not surprising, really. So, on to today's main feature. You know, nearly 2 hours later, right? So at this time of the screenshot, Bondi, mall attack, Sydney, Australia, 4 dead. At this time, of course, it did go up. We'll get to all of that. Did it stay on 6? And then there was a 6 included in the, was there an April 6? No, oh my God. October 6, to do with the rugby. And is it like a 6th season or some shit going on? So you've got like a 666 feature. And I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm going to quickly say it. We're going to get there in a moment. But the lady, the doctor woman, her name is Ash. Ash Good. So that was the woman that had the baby. She's 38 years old. Did I mention murder? Stabbing and stab wound. Masonic killing, etc. Right? Destroy, cancel 38, found dead 38, collapse 38. So how fitting is she? Happens to be 38 years old. Also again with murder 34, not the update time. But anyway, you got the Ashes, right? You know, cricket. But also with rugby, you also have the Ashes. Be sure to check out Zach's video because I would play it, but you know, I just didn't want to risk. I was going to download it, play the video because he did a short video the other day. But I didn't want to risk, you know, YouTube strikes and stuff like that. I've had YouTube strikes before from mirroring a video from Zach. And it wasn't that Zach's got something on his video that, oh, he doesn't want people to share the video or anything like that. YouTube's just come along and said, oh, put me on the naughty step virtually, you know, virtual slap of the wrist. It's like, what? What is going on here? This fucking platform's so annoying, man. It's fucking annoying. So let's keep it moving, right? Knife man stab shoppers, including the mum. Ash, good. We need to bring out fucking Ash to do justice, real justice, and get rid of the Zombieland variants. You know, all the Deadites walking around. And the Jesuit order, obviously. And no, I'm not being horrible. As I say, I don't care whether people get this or don't get this information. As long as I know what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And it all checks out. As long as I come online somewhat in my own consciousness, that's going to help me through lifetimes. So let's keep it moving. I will check the chat, but it's probably tumbleweed and crickets, so... Video showed crowds, second paragraph or sentence there. Video showed crowds fling the busy mall as police officers rushed to the scene about what time? If you're not up to speed, rewind the video or just keep going through all the videos to do with stabbing situations, yeah? Okay. Knife equals 45. So again, feel free to pause and, you know, read all of that blah, blah, blah. Next slide, please, Mr. Projectionist. Thank you. And another 45. Police will provide an update to media at 5:45. Yawn. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. As Zach pointed out, the Jesuits equals 134. Remember Tisha B'Av? Oh my god, Tisha B'Av. That Jesuit celebration, whatever it is. In English, it's written out 9th of Av, which is the same thing. The English terminology. So basically, Tisha B'Av and 9th of Av both equal 134, like the Jesuits, which are clearly responsible for 9/11, for the bridge collapse the other day, for COVID, a bazillion other things I could, you know, point out right now. It would be another 2 hours or 2 weeks, you know, 2 years pointing out continuous shit before I could even get to Australia on the 13th of April 2024. Like, if I was to go through all the stuff, we'll be here for ages. So mental health is going to come into a play. Terrorists, even though they're not saying it's that type of terrorist, but you know, we know what we're looking at and the nature of the actuality of the reality in conjunction with the MK Ultra project, the MK Ultra utopia, as I've been saying in recent times. Terror equals 41, terrorist 41, mental health 41, time death RIP 25 with a life lesson of 25, kill 17, dead equals 14. Got the 104 there as well. I don't know why that 262 is saying something to me, but don't worry about it right now. Oh. Oh. Right now, I need Carlton. It's not unusual. Yo, fuck you, StreamYard. And Mercury Retrograde. Fuck you as well. I should be able to just hit a button right now. Bam! Bam, badam, bam, badam. How old was the woman? I mean, I should just end the stream. How are we showing the same thing a bazillion times over? The stuff that should be viral, not COVID, not the next TikTok challenge. How is this not truly viral? Same way I can show P Diddy. Oh yeah, man, I didn't know this before. He's talking to Drake. If you didn't see it, go and watch my P Diddy video, or you can find the video by itself. I'll put it up by itself as well. And P Diddy himself, because sometimes they let you know. Oh man, I didn't know this before, but now I know. You know the numbers behind why certain people or stars are allowed to do X, Y, Z. Yeah. He's saying it, but saying it slightly vague. And I'm watching it like, this motherfucker. Yo. So unfortunately, you know, I haven't got the reach P. Diddy or Drake has, or certain content creators. You know, I mentioned Big Nasty. And even on the taxi for Big Nasty, with his show on Channel 4 in the UK, because remember I briefly spoke about Benjamin Zephaniah, right? Unbelievable. The cab has a 42 or a 49, a 42 or a 59 on the number plate for the Big Nasty show, for the taxi that he goes into. Racism, right? Unbelievable. It's all systematic, purposeful. It's not arbitrary. Although we understand XYZ on the organic side, these motherfuckers that have took control of where you live, they understand or understand realm dynamics and how to deploy the realm dynamics. That's why they didn't teach you anything extra with your ABC. As I always say, you went to elementary school, but they didn't really teach you much, really, did they? So again, mall equals what? And what? Of course, the middle two, we're not, you know, it's not key points of interest today. But of course, ordinal and reverse reduction. Ooh, woo! That shit is, ooh, that is fire right there. Yo, and as I say, whether it's organic or not, only a buffoon would discard. Only a Zombieland variant is going to come back and leave messages of whatever nature that they will leave. Yeah? I don't need to say ooh, what, why. I'm on about the hive mind collective of the Zombieland variant. And this is just more reconfirmation. Every day, reconfirmation. Okay. Am I seeing this? Chemtrails and all the madness that's going on. And it's obvious who's behind it. And they give you the guys and the bullshit of whatever it is and the narrative or whatever, you know, or a climate change. Oh, well, we're doing it because really, as I always say, the Earth has been here. The plane of existence has been here, doing its thing, sustaining itself. You know, it doesn't need your aid all the time with certain stuff. Definitely not spraying the sky and doing on a whole bag of bollocks. And then they want to tell you, oh, what is it, carbon footprint, and you're the problem. Oh, really? Really? Is it all us? Really? And even if it is, who's spraying the sky? I mean, come on. Is that the solution? Is that the solution? So, Life lesson 25. How old was the woman in the mall? Ashgood, the doctor. And apparently they've gone on to say that before we get, let me go to the next slide. Her husband went to the scene. He was one of the police officers there. Apparently, I don't know if I'm mistaken. If he went there at, it was all happening or so long after. Hold up. Let me see something here. I'm just making sure I'm not, seeing stuff. Hold up. Was it 60? Hold up. Let me move this thing out of the way. 61. $61. Shopping mall equals 61. Mall equals 25. Shopping mall 61. I mean, come on, man. Fuck it, I'm having a snack. Nobody's here anyway, so who cares? You know? I'm having a fucking snack break, mate. Fuck it, innit? Long. Let me go back to where we're at. 5 minutes 58. I remember that. We'll just go back here quickly. Yep. What the hell? Is that a feature if you double tap? Hold up. Okay, it went literally straight back to where I left it. Anyway. All right, had a quick snack. Let's continue. Oh, let me. So again, shopping mall 61, mall equals 25. I think it went up to about 5 or 6 people died, right? I mean, Bondi 44. Like the word kill and execution. Also, shopping mall. We've got the 142 in there. 142. Terrorist 142. Again, not that they're giving us that type of narrative. But there's definitely something else going on here, as I say, some MK Ultra or something. And they've come out and said he was a schizophrenic that was on methamphetamines and psychedelics. Anyway, stabbing or stab wound, one of them, 142. I'm not going to all the numbers below here. Then if you're up to speed, you're up to speed. If not, go figure. Thank you. It's crazy how easy it is for them to get away with all of this stuff in all its forms. It's extraordinary. It's so easy for them. It's so easy. It's never been easier. Mother child, I'm using the symbol and, like, it doesn't register when you punch it in. Doesn't come up on the history. Interesting numbers, right? Shopping mall 61, 56 as well. Society of Jesus 56, aka the Jesuit order. Mother and baby 56. Even the 70s in there as well, Yeah, shopping mall and mall, yeah. Mother 34. Did we have that on one of the, maybe the post time or update time? But anyway, look, Mother 34, Murder 34, 8379. Of course, ironically, mothers give life. So that is interesting to look at. Remember when Kanye West released, was it Donda 2? And you had the hurricane stuff going on, and it was like something like 8 weeks, 3 days from his birthday. And then think about the symbolism going on there. A woman's water break when you're going to give birth, right? So again, think about it: hurricane, flood, etc. And if you didn't realize, they do manipulate the weather. Admitted to since 1952. Remember the god of storms and hurricanes, whatever. Enlil, the Greek deity god. Enlil equals 52, and of course, in Lynmouth Town in 1952 in the UK, they did cloud seeding. Admitted to via the Royal Navy so many years or decades later, whatever it was. Hurricane 52, Flood 52, Earth 52, Enlil, the deity god I just mentioned, equals 52 as well. Stabbed equals 53, like Bondi Mall. Like mother bait. Hold up. Why is there? Oh, be mother and, but I'm doing the symbol. Yeah, sorry. I'm looking at it for a second, like, what the hell? I mean, yeah, stabbed 46, 53, 53 Bondi Mall. Yeah, man, this is just a top tier situation for hallmarks. Australian 44 Bondi 44, like Knife Man. Bondi Mall 37, like Knife Man. What's the time now? Midday. I just don't know what to say anymore with this though when it comes to man. I won't bother saying it right now. Hold up, so when you've got it ultra small, what kind of bullshit is that? Then it goes to the bottom of the screen. Are you taking a bit? That's shit. I'm not happy about that. That's annoying. But when I have the screen so I enlarge what I'm looking at, it goes to the top. Okay. Remember killing 115, mother and child 115. We've gone over 61 already. So again, killing and Masonic. Westfield, Bondi, Junction Shopping Centre. The 45th prime 197, so go figure on that. Chaos 19 is in there as well. And of course, ultimately it's one big sacrifice for some big fucking ritual. Sacrifice equals 55. I remember the 55th prime is 257. Blood sacrifice equals 257. And remember, stabbed equals 46. In Genesis 4:6, it begins with a sacrifice. Sacrifice equals 46, as well as 55, with what we just spoke about. And don't forget as well, the guy is Haribo from the other situation, Bradford, UK. He started his YouTube channel 19th of July, as I showed before in another video with the breakdown. And again, that might be the video that I lost. And I showed all the connecting dates. I thought, yeah, I'm gonna have to go over that again, probably on the weekend. But do I really need to? I doubt it, but it's nice to show. So if I don't, just know that, you know, my track record with what I'm talking about is spot on. And if you just run those dates, you'll see it all factors in. Oh, trust me to miss that. I wasn't fucking looking for it, was I? Hmm. Just know it's only a 13-minute video that I recorded with the slides. We're 6 minutes and 23 seconds in. And we've been streaming for how long? 2 hours, 17 minutes. Of course, I could have did this much quicker, or I could have just played the video and be done and not speak type of thing. As I say, I will do a bite-sized edition, so look out for it. Sorry, I had to go back because I missed. So I'm just getting a message, I'm reading it. So, 4 dead at that time. I mean, classic numbers, right? On the 104th day of the year? I can't remember. I might be mistaken, excuse me. But anyway, dead and end 14. Even got a 322 in there. Westfield Shopping Mall. Skull and Bones. And then underneath got Stabbing. Stab Room 29 with Sydney. And 38 and 25. Wow. Yeah. And the 119. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, I don't know what or when is the best time to stream, or just call your video a completely different name and do a clickbait. Probably would be the better thing to do, right? Oh, it was 104. So the 14, basically. Should be pretty self-explanatory with the time there. Mm. And as I say, that was definitely gave me a chuckle when I saw that. I was like, oh, of course. Westfield's at Bondi Junction. And as Zach was saying, you know, who owns all the, basically it's like one family or two that own all these shopping malls and shops that kind of band together, but you don't realize they're actually all together. It's all owned by all the same people, just like all the main TV channels, all owned by the same people. All the news, all owned by the same people. Especially in the Western world, anyway. Oh, it's going to be in other places as well, right? But you know what I'm saying? Rampaging knife man. So here you can see it's gone up to six. 6 people have died, right? As I said before, with the 666 situation. A 9-month-old. A 9-month-old baby. That is crazy. I mean, make it make sense. Well, we're not doing too bad of a job at trying to make it make sense, or making it make sense, you know. So it was a lady police officer that shot the man. I don't know if that's the actual woman, but it was because it might have been more of like a SWAT type. I'm not sure how they're police or normal looking police if they carry guns. I don't know how they get down, or I can't remember how they get down in Australia. I've seen stuff, obviously, online or whatever, or offline, with whatever I'm watching, but so here you can see the civilian with like the, what is it, like a pole thing with the stand on it, trying to fight off the brave. Says the brave bystander picks up a pole and faces the knife man front on. It's funny, it's at 44. Did you see that? Let's rewind the video 2 seconds. Look at the escalator there. Look at the escalator. The numbers, you've got the 44. As I say, I will do this again. Maybe. To be fair, I don't know. I might not do it again. Or I'll just put up the bite-sized decode and be done. That's what I think I might do, if anything. You know, because it would just be like a 3-minute, 4-minute, 5-minute video, whatever. It won't be that long, and there it is. The breakdown's there. There you go. You know. It's amazing how barren land it is. What day is it today? Is it Monday? But you know it's bullshit there, because I know, I'm not even going to say it. I was just going to say about attendance. Now, oh man, it's gone past it. Sorry guys, give me 1 sec, yeah. Fuck's sake, we're gonna lose it. Okay, we got it, we got it. So here we have. Oh, does this not want to move now? What happened to it? Oh, come on, StreamYard. I mean, restream. What happened to it, man? Oh, for fuck's sake. Can't read the top properly because you've got the bar player in the way. It's so annoying. But I thought I learned a trick to move it before. What happened to it? This is gay. Proper. This is dumb. Hold up. Huh? Really annoying this is. What happened to the moving thing that I was doing before? I did it how many times already? Crazy. It's terrible. Now it's magically disappeared. Like, fucking hell, man. Make your fucking mind up, bro. Fair. It's annoying. Huh? What did it skip? Right. Whatever that is called, Weambilla. Just gonna quickly look at the usual. So it was a Christian terrorist attack. It took place back in time. We'll get the dates up in a moment here. So the Weambilla, however you pronounce that, was a religiously motivated terrorist attack in Australia on the 12th of December 2022. So not that long ago. I thought it was way back. I forgot it was in 2022. That ain't that long ago. Location 251. Terrorism 54. The 54th prime is 251. So here you have 251 Waynes Road, Wayambilla, Queensland, Australia. Let me just move this banner out of the way. Oh, for fuck's sake. When you change the screen size, it likes to, it's fucking annoying. It likes to move or unpause itself. Oh, fuck it. And I did it for no reason now, fuck it. Is it playing or is it not? Terrorists 142, stabbing 142, 1 year, 4 months, and 2 days since this Christian terrorist situation that took place in 2022, not that long ago, to this situation. I mean, wow. And then if you do it from more to the annual, closer in, so we're just doing it from last year to now. Unbelievable. What are the odds? Stab 42. 1, 2, 4's in there as well. Is it knifing or something like that? Or knives? Hold up. So again, terrorist 142, stabbing 142. Remember 9/11? It was 102 minutes that changed the world. That was the name of the documentary. And of course, 102 minutes equates to hour 42. Was there a 66 on the day? Sorry, I need to go back again. On the day had a 66 numerology. The place has a fucking 66 and then go with the 42 with the date duration. Note the treble one as well. Wow, you got a 213 in there. And note the treble one. Yeah. Just note that treble one, just log it. It's gonna come back in a moment. I'm not saying it's ISIS K, but I was just, having a, as you do, typing stuff down, writing stuff or whatever. And also I think Holy War, again, war equals 42, World War 42. Stab wound is 124. Stabbing is 142. Knifing 119. I can remember that. Anyway. The 42nd prime is 181. Also, just about see it, man. Fucking hell. Let me get rid of this banner. It's pissing me off now. Can't see shit. Think about how race plays into it, right? As well. Islam 18 and 27 and 36, like race equals 18 and 27, racism equals 27 and 36, terrorism 54, the Jesuit order 54, Islam equals it, yeah. So they say that the lady, the victim, Ashgood, threw her baby. I mean, again, 38 years old. And what goes with that 38 is just, threw her wounded 9-year-old baby to them in a desperate to save her child before she succumbed to her injuries. Right, on to, was it shopping mall? 61, terrorist 61. And who happens to be 61 years old? Australian. That's this Labour Party. He's like the main. Hold up. Yeah, serving as the current Prime Minister. That's the one. Anthony Albanese. Anthony Norman Albanese. So remember that Trouble One I just pointed out to you, yeah? That was with the William Bella shooting. And I think there was one with the mall, something with the shopping mall or something. One of those had a Trouble One, I think, if I remember correctly. Now note, this creature assumed office 23rd of May. I just don't get why. This thing baffles me now. Why isn't it not letting me move to get... Anyway, we'll get to his birthday in a minute. Because this thing's... I can't see what the fuck I need to see. As I say, you've got to play a bit at the top before, you know, where you scan through the video, you can change the volume. But before I could drag it and it would disappear. Now, when I'm touching it, dragging it, it's not doing anything. Fucking annoying. For you guys, I'm sure it should be clear, but for me, anyway, Terror 41, you got the, I mean, the 56 is in there, rolling and hot. 41's rolling and hot. Terror 41, and whatever exists that we had earlier. No, that Trouble One now. For fuck's sake. His birthday is 2nd of March. So we've got another 142. Is it knifing 143? Also like the day in question as well, 14/3. Or say it the other way. Oh my god, what am I talking about? I'm chatting shit. Don't worry that. I messed up. Discard that. Erase it from your memory. My bad. But anyway, was it knifing 143 or something like that? And of course, we've got the 142. This is from his birthday last year, yeah? And he's born on the 61st day of the year. Currently 61. Remember, shopping mall 61. Terrorist 61. And whatever else we had with those 61s. Sorry, it's not logged in my brain, all of them today. I did say to look out now. So again, I already showed it on the date. His full name equals, go figure. Knife crime 177, just like Prime Minister of Australia Anthony Albanese 177. And remember, the Jesuit order equals 177. Okay, so there you go. From his position, date, oh sorry, from the date, the position date, and with the situation, yeah, you get 1 month and 11 days, like his name. With the trouble one. So not only did you see that, it went so quick. So the trouble one with his name, 1 month, 11 days. 2 his position, the date, yeah, from the situation in Australia. 1 month, 11 days. And from when his birthday to the situation, 1 month and 11 days. And then you got the 42 in there as well. So again, these creatures, if you think you don't know what's going on, go figure. Of course he knows what's going on. There's no way he doesn't know what's happening. Why have I got that date up? Hold up. Check wiki quickly. If we can get some context on that, why have I got that date up there? Oh, maybe I'm just looking at it from in general, right? Remember, Dublin, Ireland. And of course, the situation dates with Haribo. That's why. Oh man. Move around a bit, boy. Sitting in the same spot for ages. So yeah, I mean, it should be pretty self-explanatory. We've gone over Ireland already, but there was a 49 on his date duration if we rewind the video. Sydney Mort equals 49. Might have been like 409 days. Is that from the other situation? The Wiambella? The Christian terrorist situation in Australia. 2022. Quick shout out to Todd Rushton, Hank, DICI, The Naga, Junie, Sneaker Juice, Bunyan, Panda was actually already in here today, so shout out to Panda, who is in Australia. Did you say West Sydney? Something like that. And we've got Alessandro Bogato. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate ya. I think some of you guys have even got channels. I'd have to check you out as well. So of course, Zach. Got Munch Effect News 25. Or Zachary K. Hubbard. Be sure to check out his video that he put out a few days ago. You see how we had the thing with October 6th. Just go and double check some stuff, because I'm sure it's to do with the National Rugby League. Mass stabbings. Remember, Knife Man 37. Mass stabbings. You know, more bullshit from these fucking idiots. Oh yes. Of course they will. Not to make history because you lie. Now the lady, here's the lady, excuse the right side of the screen. But here's the deceased. Her name is Ashgood. Ashgood equals 42. 33 is in there as well. Stabbed 42. Don't forget the Illuminati, the elite. Sorry, Freemason. Or Freemasons. I don't. Is it free? No, it's not Freemasonry 42. Is it? Is it Freemasonry 42 or Freemasons? I can't remember right now. One of them. The elite, Zionism, Jesuit. Saturn equals 42. Remember, police report order society, masonry, secrecy. Federal government, 33. 33 degrees in Freemasonry. Good equals 41 like terror. Freemasonry 67. Ash 28. Kill 28. Kill 17. Chaos 19. Stabbed 53. Now, isn't it funny, as I briefly mentioned before, that Ashes Rugby League and the rugby riddle. Again, be sure to check out others in the community, and of course Zach. They'll be going more intricate and in depth with that. But I couldn't help but notice a well-known Jesuit order date. Yeah, I'm sure I showed a wiki slide, or it should be coming up. But as I said, I left a quick message for Zach. So again, what are the odds that her name's Ashley, and you've got the Ashes Rugby League? And then not only that, as you can see, the other one down there from Wiki, I just copy and pasted it in, and it says on the 27th of September. That's all I needed to read. All I needed to see. The first tour in Australian Rugby League side arrived in England and played their first ever test against the England side in December in London. 2 further tests were played. Australians suggested that series should be called the Ashes, and the name stuck. September 27th is a huge Jesuit order day. Was it again the whole referendum thing with the original Martin Luther, not Martin Luther King? Who got his name from this guy. I know what goes with that as well. Fucking hell. Is it a referendum about the Jesuit order, or just like people conspiring in you know, politics or whatever? Something like that. Excuse me, I'm tired right now. Something like that. So the bit I want you to show you is coming up here. I know there's a 192 thing going on. I can't remember the exact. But I know that number's been popping up, and there's a you know a significance about it, of course, concerning the gang. Second paragraph. That's what I copied and pasted there. And of course, one of their formation dates, as I was just briefly mentioning, the Martin Luther King stuff, but the original Martin Luther, again, Martin Luther King got his name from this person because of what that person was up to or doing. Sorry, I can't remember to break it down right now. It's the basically what I just said before. Number shopping mall 61. You got 28 weeks and 3 days. The first prime 283. Of course, the 199, the 46 prime stab or stabbed is 46. Terrorist 52, government 52. Oh look, the ashes equals 41. And the 49's in there as well, go figure. Terror 41. I'm going to go into the roosters. I didn't really look into it anyway, but of course, when Zach was, I was watching some of Zach's stream. Of course, Jesuit Order 54 and 63, right? So 72 is in there as well. Jesuit Order without the. Is it that way? Oh, either or. With the or without the, whatever. The Ashes Rugby League, look, 209, like 29, stabbing 29. 83 should be pretty self-explanatory, as the 34 as well, like mother and murder. Death equals 97. Remember, murder equals 79. Stab wound or stabbing 1, 2, 4. Oh no, sorry, don't worry. Oh no, I'm right. January 24th, of course. Prime relationship. Same with the 53s in there anyway. 241. The 53rd prime is 241. Stabbed, excuse me, 53. Of course, we've got a quick look at that date now. The ashes. I mean, come on, hold up. Wait. Let me go back just a little bit there. The ashes, go figure. Yeah, but Ash is 41. That's interesting. And the last life lesson was 34 as well. Murder. Sick. Sorry guys, give me one moment here. Literally got a minute video left of slides. Next year they got a life lesson. So this year's a 33 and next year's 34 with the life lesson. Interesting, the 70's in there as well. And 24, blade equals 24. And it's got a day numerology, which will always stay the same, no matter what year. Of course, 25, 24 add 1. Timed if RIP. And then look at the day with the life lesson, the day in question of 25. Now the guy's name, Joel. I mean, we've gone over this already, so I'm not going to be long. 6642, go figure. Who's Amy Scott? Is that the person that killed him? I think that's the person that killed him. Amy 42. And by stab. Execution 116. As I say, I ain't gonna go over everything here. They said he was a strange surfer. Yeah, can't be asked. I'm at the end now anyway, so. It's time to exit the stage. As I say, depending on the views that this one gets or not, I'll see if I can be bothered to even do a bite-sized one. You know what I mean? It's like fucking hell. Nobody cares. It doesn't matter if it's bite-sized or lengthy, you know? Apparently it was a male escort. Go figure on that. That's the perpetrator, yeah? The surfer. Then the surfer 33, 42. He was wearing a kangaroo rugby shirt for the team. Sick. Here's some of the deceased here. So no escort. Yeah, it's wearing the cap. For fuck's sake, man. Anyway, kangaroos, I can see it here. 52's in there, remember stab wound 52. We got a 142 with stabbing or stab wound again, and a 38 with both. It's just undeniable, man. Terrorism 108. Death 118, Knife Man 307, Night 37. We got the 143 in there as well. Stabbed 136, fucking hell. Remember, stab 42, his name equals 42. Joel Cauchy. 40 years old, remember. 4 represents foundation and death. Dr. Ashgood equals 44. You got a 55 in there as well, and a 46. 44 out of 44, you got 144. And my kill and execution 44. Okay. Obsessed with knives. So Mel, did you see that? I mean, come on. Trouble one again. Ain't even going back. Okay, that's me done. Number of the beast. Or mark of the beast is 258. It's definitely got the hallmarks. Oh, I need to look into this situation. That one there. That's a quick reminder to myself. Alright, catch on the rebound, maybe. Literally nobody was here for this whole 3 hours. We're now 1 o'clock UK time. As I say, when is ever a good time to stream? Doesn't matter what time I stream, nobody's ever around. Hardly. Ridiculous, man.